Good evening and welcome to the news at 10. His Majesty King Abdullah met with U.S. Senate leadership and the chairs and members of the Senate Committee on Appropriations and the Committee on Armed Services and the House of Representatives. The Capitol Hill meetings, partly attended by Her Majesty Queen Rani Al Abdullah, covered ways to enhance Jordan-U.S. cooperation in various areas, namely in the economic and military fields. Discussions also addressed renewing the Memorandum of Understanding on U.S. economic support for Jordan for the coming years. The two sides discussed the programs and reforms implemented by Jordan to bolster its economic resilience in the face of regional challenges. On the Palestinian issue, His Majesty affirmed the importance of pushing the Palestinian-Israeli peace process forward based on the two-state solution and international terms of reference. Commenting on the Syrian crisis, His Majesty said the tripartite agreement between Jordan, the United States and Russia to secure a ceasefire in southern Syria and establish a de-escalation zone will help create an environment conducive to reaching a political solution through the Geneva process. In the fight against terrorism, the King stressed the importance of intensifying international coordination within a holistic approach. For their part, the lawmakers commended Jordan's stances led by His Majesty on various regional issues, as well as the King's efforts to bolster peace and stability in the region. Deputizing for His Majesty the King, Prince Faisal attended a major religious ceremony as the Muslim world marks the birth anniversary of Prophet Muhammad tomorrow. During a ceremony held at the Islamic Cultural Center of the King Abdullah, the founder mosque, Minister of Awqaf and Islamic Affairs, Wa al-Arabiyat, said the Prophet's message has the genuine factors of its sustainability. Arabiyat added the Prophet's message maintained its values of tolerance, equality and compassion throughout the course of history. Prime Minister Hani al-Molqi inaugurated at Al Hussein Public Park the 18th Olive Festival organized by the National Center for Agricultural Research. The exhibition saw the participation of farmers, associations and local and international institutions. The Prime Minister, who was accompanied by Agriculture Minister Khalid toured the exhibition where agricultural products are being displayed. The four-day event aims at helping farmers, rural associations and housewives to market their products, as well as introducing consumers nationwide to olive varieties. Hinifat said olives covers about 77% of the total area planted with fruit trees and 44% of the total cultivated area in Jordan. The State Security Court sentenced a defendant affiliated to Daesh terrorist group who planned to target military transport vehicles to 10 years of hard labor. The verdict was issued in a public session held under presiding military judge Colonel Muhammad Afif, with civil judge Ahmed Qatarne and military judge Major Safwan Al-Zobi as members. The public session was also attended by the State Security Court Prosecutor General Mohammed Khawalde. UN Syria envoy Stefan de Mistura said he attended to have the UN-sponsored peace talks to go on next week in Geneva. This followed the preparatory meeting he had with the Syrian government's chief negotiator Bashar Jafari at their hotel. The Syrian opposition delegation chief negotiator Nasser Hariri said they want Russia and other states to put real pressure on President Bashar al-Assad to produce a political solution within 6 months. Al-Hariri said Russia had agreed a pause in their fighting for Eastern Ghouta for 2 or 3 days, which showed Moscow had the power to ensure de-escalation agreements were respected. In sports, a rehearsal for the FIFA Football World Cup draw was held in Moscow, Russia. Teams were drawn by the likes of former Uruguayan player Diego Forlan ahead of the official draw ceremony. Russia, competing both as Russia and the Soviet Union, has made 10 appearances and will host the tournament for the first time next June and July. Moroccan Rachid El Morabiti and French Nathalie Mauclair won the opening stage of the Marathon des Sables in Puro. الروابط easily took the men's event of the 37.2-kilometer stage, beating second-placed Frenchman Julien Correr by nearly 25 minutes. In the women's race, Moclair underlined her favorite tag, beating her compatriot Melanie Rosset by 37 minutes. And finally, the weather forecast. It remains relatively cold tonight across the country with a low of 8 degrees Celsius in Amman. Tomorrow, pleasant conditions are in the forecast with a low clouds at the low altitudes. Daytime temperatures expected in the capital will reach a high of 15 degrees. In the Gulf of Aqaba, warm conditions will prevail with a high of 21 degrees, northerly moderate winds and slightly choppy seas. And with that, we come to the end of tonight's news. I'm Leo Balkar and I will see you tomorrow.